democratic socialist. Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires because, frankly, it is so much money in a moment of such inequality. And ultimately, what we need more of is equality across our city and across our state and across our country. And I look forward to work with everyone, including billionaires, to make a city that is fairer for all of them.
What is Sharia law doing? Yes.
I'm denouncing them. I'm asking you.
I am running.
I know, but that's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce that.
What is Sharia law?
I come from a political tradition Donald Trump describes as the enemy within. We came here to remake this state in the image of our people.
Sharia law.
What is Sharia law doing? Yes.
I'm denouncing them. I'm asking you.
I am running.
I know, but that's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce that.
What is Sharia law?
Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Eid Mubarak. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. The one and only James Williams, Dark Waters, and I'm black. Listen, now, if you've never been to IamJamesWilliams.com, you need to go there. This is where I release all my breaking news. And it's the equivalent of the board that we've been using, except for it's a little bit more organized where you can see what's going on. And I kind of highlight things that are sticking out to me in the news. Every hour I come and sit down, whether it be I sit at my desk or I'm smoking a cigar, I pop open my phone and I skim the news looking for things that I think are a threat or things where we can make some profit. And I'll tell you, the thing that I came across today that's concerning me is we know we went through Pride Month and the Summer of Rage it took shape in a different way during Pride Month. And I was wondering, where's the race war event, right? And then, bam, it pops up. It pops into the news today. And this is at IamJamesWilliams.com. Race war alert. Lifeguard murders 15-year-old, shoots another teen, claims self-defense. This is the... Where's my links? This was the lifeguard, Charles Leto. Now, Charles claims that some black teens in Chicago followed him and were trying to steal his bike. And then Charles pulls out a weapon and shoots these teenagers. I don't know where the link is to the actual video. Let's see if we can get to it. And I'm not sure if this video is blurred. We might have a problem if this video is not blurred. But let's just see what happens. So we see Charles right here messing with his bike. We see a group of teens over here to the right. See a woman walking up on Charles. Pause there. You see a larger group of teens. Now let's be clear. This is at a pool. He's a lifeguard. So clearly he works at this public pool. Now, I don't know the circumstances or that surround this whole thing. I know what this video is showing me. I don't know what happened before, what happened afterward. I don't know if anybody had a gun. It's not clear as to what everything is, right? It's just not evident as to what happened in this story completely, at least not to me. But here's what I'm going to tell you, and here's what you need to be aware of. Today is Sunday. If this story is picked up in the news tomorrow morning, this is your race riot, race war story. If this story is picked up tomorrow morning and you see it all over the place, this is your race war story. I'm not 100% certain it is, but I know that the deep state controllers have been looking for something like this for quite a while. And so if this story is picked up in the morning, when you wake up, if this is trending everywhere, then here comes your race war story. Because Pride Month really didn't work out well for the deep state. They ended Pride Month with their march in Washington, D.C. It was supposed to be a month where victories were had, and they just didn't get those victories. They didn't. On to the next thing I want to talk about. Zoran Mandami. My name was Zoran Mandami. And I want to tax all the white people because I'm a racist. My name is Zoran Mandami. This guy right here. You know, Zoran Mandami is quickly becoming the new albatross on the neck of the Democratic Party. And I like it. I love it. I mean, I really do love the fact that they keep taking these giant Mr. T gold chains and putting them on their neck. The first albatross was Kilmer Abrega Garcia. I mean, Kilmer Abrega Garcia was like a Cuban link chain that was blinged and diamond out. And they just said, we're going to put this on our neck because we the Democrats. And we're going to run around with that. They had like a blinged out head of Kilmer Abrega Garcia. You know what I'm saying? They had his face and diamonds around their neck. And they just walk around, yeah, I got that Kilmer. Yeah, I got that Kilmer. And it backfired on them. You want to know why? Because the American people is not with that. And this is what's happening with Zoran Mandami. He is in the process of backfiring against the Democratic Party. And it's beautiful. Now, here's the thing about the extreme left. The extreme left is crazy. And we've talked about how crazy they are. But if you don't understand they're like eat your own babies crazy, you'll see it in this video. You know, once you take a stance with these people and take a position, you cannot change that position. You can't deviate from the position in any way, shape, or form. You just can't deviate. By the way, don't worry about that. My ads are coming in. I had to get somebody to create me some beautiful ads so I can market and advertise to you guys. We've done a lot of ad deals. I mean, I did about 7 of them. I just never started. I mean, this guy saw me doing Genesis Gold for a little while, then I didn't like it because it wasn't the pace that I wanted to do. I wanted to do something different. It's not even what I promised them, so I'm like, nah, I got to get it together. Nonetheless, back to the matter at hand. The matter at hand is, once you get down with these crazy people, you can't stop being down with them. You got to be what they want you to be, or else you're faking your fraud. And Zoran knew this already. Zoran knew this already. Ma'am Danny knew it already. But watch what happens to him.
What do you say about politicians that constantly reaffirm Israel's right to exist? Because people like me are constantly attacked by politicians for standing up for Palestine, and you are constantly defending the right.
Okay, we're going to try that again because that didn't work out too well. Probably because the crazy individual that was on the video, the demons that were screaming with him, going full on demonic, caused extreme problems with our video. But you'll hear this demon again.
What do you say? I have a question. What do you say about politicians that constantly reaffirm Israel's right to exist? Because people like me are constantly attacked by politicians for standing up for Palestine, and you are constantly defending the right for Israel to exist. My family is in Palestine right now, constantly under attack, and I'm hearing you say free Palestine, but also Israel has the right to exist. Don't be hypocritical. Don't be hypocritical and say free Palestine when you're also defending the right for Israel to exist. It does not have the right to exist. It does not have the right to exist. It's not your land to say it has the right to exist.
Woo! I'll say, when it comes to Israel, which whether people like it or not, Israel has a covenant with God by grace. And I think people get confused about Jewish people in the land of Israel. They ain't got to be nice. They some wicked, evil people. They do some wicked, evil things. But God covered them by grace. That don't mean that God ain't gonna punish them. It actually means it's worse for them, honestly. But people get so angry. That's like Candace Owens. I don't know what's gotten into Candace Owens lately since she got into it with Ben Shapiro. But I'm telling you, it's almost as if there's these original OG demons You know what I'm saying? It's like a set of demons that's dedicated to hating Israel. And they jump in people's bodies and they make them be so passionate and so crazy about hating Israel that it's nonsensical. But Mdami is learning the hard lesson. The lesson is, hey man, you a politician. You got to hold up to some of the things you've been saying. You can't change your approach. Or, Mandama, you're going to have to just not let everybody in your damn venue. You're going to have to, now that you got elected, you're going to have to close off the walls. You can't have people coming into your little things that's uninvited and have them fronting on you. You have to have them at exclusive spots. You can no longer be a man of the people, Mandami. Now, you can say whatever you want to say, but believe what you want to believe in private. And this is the problem that he's running into. And we're going to see the crazy left eat him alive. They're going to destroy this man because that's what the left does. They eat their own. How do I know this? I didn't know that the cryptic community that I was in was so extreme leftist. You don't realize it till you've been in there a while that everybody in that community is a leftist. Like the content creators are leftists. And then you see them eating their own. I mean, doing stuff that just don't make no sense, that doesn't benefit anybody. Anywhere you find leftism and extreme leftism, you're going to find a bunch of man-eating, devouring people that devour their own. And the best advice I can give to you if you're around a bunch of leftists is leave. Just leave. Because they don't have the ability to build anything. They don't have the ability to create anything. All they have power to do is destroy. And as all they have power to do is destroy, it's better to let them just destroy themselves. And you move on and you go somewhere where they got some people with some damn sense that could build some. All right, that's it for this video. Man down me. Man down me is man down. Man down me. Yeah. It's going to get a lot worse for him.